My ideal condo unit would have to be a one-bedroom, not too big, not too small, probably around 40 to 60 square meters.
A space wherein every square foot has been maximized would be ideal.
Has to be practical. Has to be very near where I am most of the time.
It has to be near everything.
It has to conform to my lifestyle.
I guess it would be something with a great view, with a balcony, and you could have real big space for yourself.
This is a one-bedroom unit.
And these again were inspired by the Laurel Mansion or ancestral home. So this is going to be for future homeowners who would like a piece of history and yet have also a place for themselves in the future. So this is a one-bedroom unit. And how big is the square area, the floor area?
This area is 32 square meter.
One bathroom
One
already for the
bathroom.
whole unit.
For the whole unit.
I like that it kind of echoes again what we saw in the ancestral home, that there's the common bathroom unit. It's not necessarily in the bedroom itself or attached to the bedroom itself. You have to step out to be able to get to the bathroom. And if you admit, if you're gonna open the door and you're gonna entertain guests, the first thing they're gonna look for is the powder room or the bathroom. So it's very, very convenient right here. Okay, and kitchen as well is placed already here. Pantry and the receiving area. Is this going to be the color scheme for the units?
Yes, it is. But this is only a suggestion. This is a furnished unit, but what we will be delivered is really a finished one without the furniture.
Okay, and of course you can have your choice of colors because of course coming from the Laurel house, there's all yellows and greens. What's the term in Filipino? Maaliwalas, right? This is very, very modern with the grays, blacks, and whites. But again, receiving area.
Of course, a small receiving area. It's very private.
So for a couple starting out, this would be an ideal place for them.
Mandaluyong is the shopping capital of the Philippines.
So no problem when it comes to your groceries.
Now we're entering the bedroom.
Okay. It's a space saver, right? It's a type. This wall is really here, or this is a cabinet?
This is a cabinet. Actually.
Ooh, okay.
It
so
has a sliding door.
There you go. So no need for opening doors again. So you know what? Whenever you have a unit, especially in a condominium, sliding doors are
is
your
the best
friends.
thing.
Yeah, right. So for
It saves
closet,
space.
and I like how it matches again the wall, so it just looks like it's seamless. It has enough room for a queen-size bed. And there's windows.
There's
which is
a window.
a plus for me. I hate being in an enclosed place that's aircon all day and night.
The unit has a big window because it has a view of the Wakwako, of course.
That's at least greens. You're not facing a wall or another building.
You know that the Wakwako, of course, is the oldest and the finest in the world.
Okay, this is a nice starting unit for couples.
Couples,
who are you know, newlyweds.
Yes.
Okay. So this is the one-bedroom again.
This is now our two-bedroom showcase area. It is
nice.
more or less 60 square meter.
Okay, double the one-bedroom.
Yes.
If I'm not mistaken, right? And this one, really, I like that the dining is right next to the kitchen. That is convenience again, and it can afford some, you know,
very efficient. We have a very efficient layout here.
No, I like that this can be either buffet station as well, right? Or you know, you can do something with this space and have a little more fun.
If the one bedroom would house a startup couple, this two bedroom would really for the startup family.
Okay, same thing as when we entered in the one bedroom. There's a bathroom immediately at the receiving area of the unit, and very, very spacious at that. There's a bath already besides the toilet. Okay. It's a wider sala, if you're like with your husband or your wife. This is our little space. But at least for this one, for the two bedrooms, you'd feel, you know, even freer to invite people to come in for a nice dinner. Sit-down dinner for just a couple of friends. So of course, from the sala, I like this little suggestion you have, because normally, people wouldn't keep this clear. But this then transformed with a nice contemporary chair, even with a little side table like that. This can be like a private nook. you can either read. Sure, it faces the guests to entertain, but also like since it's right outside the master bedroom, if like, you know, someone wants to watch TV, another person can just step out here and do a little bit of reading or look through some
And do
documents.
computers, something
Exactly.
like that.
This is a nice suggestion because again, you would think that within a condo unit, you want to save as much space as you can, but it's just defining angles. Okay, so into the master bedroom now. That's spacious, huh?
Yes.
And here, the master's bedroom has its own bathroom.
Yes, it has its own private bathroom
So
for
it's
the
not
couple.
so it's not just 2 bedrooms, but it's also 2 bathrooms.
2 bathrooms.
Nice. So at least this one's all private. It's just for them. Again, we got cabinet space. It's not a sliding door anymore because no one not necessarily need
It
to.
has a better space, right?
Yeah. So there's a lot more room in this unit. Queen size bed. Enough for side tables. And there's really more to go around with storage. The different cabinets that you can put in the bedroom already, even the shelving. These are all suggestions. again.
Suggestions of our designer.
And this one is not as gray modern as the 1 bedroom. This is slightly closer to the Laurel Ancestral House, wherein it's muted colors, like, you know, the yellows and greens. This is a little more beige. Because after all, if you're gonna walk in a lobby that grand already and you keep saying, take in a bit of history and all that, then you go into super modern, nothing's wrong with that. But also, you kind of want to retain some touches.
At least there's a transition.
But this one is another plus. It was inspired by the ancestral home. It has its own balcony.
Yes, our 2-bedroom opens up to a balcony. And of course, with a view of the Wakwak, of course.
So it will open into the Wakwak Golf
Golf
Course.
course.
Nice. So you can get some fresh air because you know there are trees down there, right? Wonderful. Again, this is good for starting families.
Yes.
Not necessarily, or unless you're a couple who wants to live luxuriously.
The design is very comfortable if you've seen, and the space layout is really very efficient. From
Nothing
a one
sayang.
bedroom, from a 1-bedroom unit to a now 2-bedroom unit.
Okay, and we're actually going into the 2nd bedroom now, which could be maybe for a child or for a guest. It could be a guest room. And this one echoes the 1-bedroom unit.
Yes.
Right? The space-saving details of the cabinets down to the actual bed. This one is a double.
Yes,
It's
a
enough
double
for
bed.
a double bed. And there's storage above the bed.
Yes.
So that's smart. Because usually you just see a bed panel or a bed frame, right? But this one, if you have storage up there, you can keep, you know, either some clothes or some books. This also opens pretty much, like if I'm not mistaken, with the layout of the 2-bedroom, it still opens to the golf course. You get some greens. So again, efficiency with the space, but besides being a proud owner of the units here, of course, this is again still pre-selling, if I'm not
Yes,
mistaken.
pre-selling.
When will it be turned over?
It will be turned over in 2018.
Okay.
The unit owners will also enjoy the amenities of the place.
We've been already talking about the shopping complex that will be happening in the bottom, right? On top of that.
Aside from the grand lobby, which we were mentioning before, that would be
A little piece of history.
Of the piece of the history. We also have our amenities at the top floor. We will have an infinity pool in the area.
Okay.
There would be a gym for the buyers, and of course the clubhouse where they could entertain guests as well.
There, so you don't necessarily have to, you know, be in your rooms only, but you can also go around like with the. I like the thought of the clubhouse there, so you can have probably some parties, barbecue,
Barbecues
perhaps,
while
events.
doing your swimming with your families also.
Okay, but other than that, I think it's because also of your spot. Like you said, it's a shopping center.
Yeah, Mandaluyong.
Pretty much.
Yeah, it's strategically located along the Barangay Wakwak. You know that this is really a famous place, and it's along the major thoroughfare of Mandaluyong, the Shaw Boulevard, where the shopping complex is.
And you don't necessarily have to go out of your way just so you could be right pretty much into a busy street or,
Yes.
or a busy place. And who knows, some of our viewers just might be lucky homeowners of a place here at 515 Shaw.
Yeah, we would be glad to entertain them.
Thank you very, very
Thank
much.
you very much.
Thanks to our special tour of 515 Shaw, we've opened our eyes to the beauty and elegance of our very own history. We got more design, fusion, and inspiration when My Home Today returns.